Joe Logano getting some great help to get clear from his teammate. He's going to jump in front of Josh Berry on that outside line. Now the 22 of Logano and Josh Berry are clear. Which teammate do they jump in front of? Cindric up high, Blaney down low.
It seems simple, but that was a perfect example of why Logano's so good. Instantly, he knows it's about what's happening behind. He picks up that push, and now easily controls the race.
Look at that orange number 6 outside lane. That was Brad Keselowski trying to make a move, jump up inside the top 5. There he is looking for 4th alongside Blaney.
Right here, he's going to lose a spot to the 12. Can he fit in front of the 2? He's going to force his way in. That's what you've got to do. Be selfish. Take what's yours. Now he's still hung to the inside of this 12. Not going to clear Blaney. Down the front straightaway, he's at a risk to lose spots. Here comes the 77. He's hoping to look. He's looking in the mirror. Hey, 77, Hocevar, help me out. Don't go 3 wide, Hocevar. Oh, no. I need your help, bud. Hocevar, though, he don't care.
He'll go around him and then slide up in front of him. 77 has got it working.
Now he's going to the top of the racetrack of Josh Berry. Great move. I think Brad Keselowski will be able to fight and take over the 2nd spot. It's going to force Blaney to choose on who to help here.
Hunt Brothers onboard camera riding with Joey Logano, and he's looking at what's coming from behind. Inside lane, Josh Berry in the 21. Outside, Brad Keselowski, his old teammate. I needed a deep breath. The drivers needed one. Yeah. Just a hint of a rain shower, so we're under caution just over halfway through the opening stage.
Pretty good initial launch by both lanes. We're even off of turn 2. Who's going to have the momentum down the back straightaway? The 2 of Cindric inches out ahead down the back straightaway off into turn 3.
Who's going to have momentum and who's going to be able to handle the push?
I like the top line right here. But that 6 has got to get into the back bumper of that 2. He's going to have a huge run down the front straightaway. That's going to push the 2 clear.
Anytime the 77 and 47 are together, my alert goes up.
Hocevar trying to go 3 wide there.
I love that move. I love the air on the nose and trying to split those 2. What will he do down here? Is he thinking middle again?
He's got to get a run to create. Somehow, oh, he loses the nose of the car, gets tight almost into the left rear of the 24.
47.
And look at the 47 of Stenhouse from the back of the field.
3 wide, Bell, Larson, Stenhouse. And remember, Bell and Stenhouse, an opening round matchup in the in-season challenge. This racing incredible. Fire to go. Here comes Brad Keselowski. Orange number 6 looking high for the lead.
Off the nose of the 24, using that big run. Dale off turn 2. Now what do they do side by side?
Cindric side drafts, evens up down the back straightaway. Here comes his help, the 22 Logano to the bottom of the racetrack.
Oh, the 20's going around. The 20's getting
the 5's wrecking as well.
Crash.
The 3. Oh, the 12 of Blaney up into the wall.
Austin Dillon. Allmendinger.
Throw your brackets away. Throw all your brackets away. They've all been busted.
Let's take a look at the replays here to see who all had contact. Keep an eye on that 20 car right there. And that outside lane gets loose into 3. Trying to save it. The 5 also gets turned sideways right here. Bubba Wallace into the left front of the 20. Blaney across the track into the wall head on.
The 20 enters, and when he looks high, I think it just gets air on the car, and it just switches from tight to loose.
Yeah, so the 3, 12, and the 20. I'll be interested to see if there's real damage to the 5. The nose on the 23 of Bubba Wallace had some damage.
I think the 5's going to be okay.
Yeah, the 16 kind of gets banged around right there as well. Chase back to Carlin ahead as they're closing in on the 9. He's going to go up, block the top of the racetrack. Big crash.
Denny Hamlin involved.
Big
like
crash.
Noah Gragson, Austin Cindric. This is what we talk about. Compromise track position, and you get right in the middle of it.
Let's take a look at it, Dale. What happens is 88. 4th car in line on the inside. Notice the car in front of him.
Now they're in the fence on the outside line there. Just a lot of stack up and a lot of bumper-to-bumper contact. I'd like to see that again. So if you watch the outside line, as they all kind of catch the 9 car, Chase Elliott. There's a lot of contact right there. As Christopher Buescher lifts off the gas, the 7, all those cars behind him, they all just make, they just run in the back of each other. Big accordion effect.
There you go. This is right at the front. Kind of the cause, 11:42.
It looks like Denny, man, watch his halo bounce around in that headrest. So many hard shots.
How about Ty Dillon? 17th right now. Came in as the 32nd seed against top-seeded Denny Hamlin in position to advance. Back to the front. Battle for the lead is on. I mean, Van Gisbergen said, I can do it on the road. I can do it in the draft. The driver from New Zealand is right there. And just as I say it, he shuffled out. Zane Smith making a move into 38.
A little bit of a mistake. He blocked so low, he left that middle open for the 38. It ends up working out, but I thought he had a mistake there in the 38.
Chase Elliott just flexing muscles in the 9.
Herbst 3 wide around Chase down to the inside. Riley Herbst clear into the lead. Got a little help from his teammate in the 45. Now Chase Elliott in the middle, 3 wide. Not a really good spot to be with this car.
What a difference a week makes. So many struggles for 23-11 at Pocono, and here they are controlling the draft. The other thought is you make these moves, gain some knowledge for later in the race. Here's Buescher driving down low. 17 is back on point.
He's got a really big lead, though. They're going to run him down quickly. And they'll have a decision to make when they get there.
Well, I think the decision was easy for Ty Gibbs. Too big of a run, and he'll do it. He'll clear him all on his own.
Oh, and we got a crash almost here. The 47 gets into the wall. He's got a bent toe link, I believe.
Green and white 43, Eric Jones. They were racing right around 12-14.
That's so frustrating. Oh, right there at the right side of the screen. He's tight behind the 9, loses the arrow in the nose, chases the car up the track into the wall, clipping the 43.
32 cars have picked up some damage tonight. The most recent, 35, Riley Herbst.
Yeah, he's just right there on the outside of the 9 of Chase Elliott. Loses the back of the car, overcorrects into the wall, and a little contact right here with the 34. Yep.
Hate that for Gillen. He was doing such a nice job. He kind of went up there to avoid it. We'll see how much damage it is. And just like that. When you're watching home in the 9 right there, that's not because he's off the gas.
Look at Brad on the outside.
You outside.
Zane Smith inside. If you didn't know it, that's inside 3 wide.
And that makes Zane's car really tight to have the 6 on his inside there. And that's why Zane couldn't stay through the throttle in the corner.
See the matchup. This is one we highlighted for the opening round. Brad Keselowski, Kyle Busch.
Not both of them at the same time.
Buescher blocks Jones. He has to get out of the gas. The 45 to the bottom of the racetrack. And now we got a new leader, the 9 of Chase Elliott, in front of the Georgia fans.
Stand and cheer. Engine number 9 showing off here in Atlanta.
17, Buescher around the top of the 48.
Like the 45 just squeezed into it. He parallel parked with like a foot to spare.
Buescher's going to have a huge run on the leader. Buescher to the top of the racetrack. Chase goes down and blocks the run from the 45 on the inside, side by side for second down the back straightaway. Big push from the 17 to the 45. He's going to stay right behind Chase. Dives to the inside of turn 1. Side by side for the lead. It's not enough momentum for him to clear. Barely, yes. He's going to get in front of the 9.
Nemechek helping in that
Chase
exchange.
back to the inside here.
Clear.
We'll see what he does if he gets low. Oh, the 17. John Hunter Nemechek gets in the back bumper of the 17. Incredible save. We'll see what he does if he gets low. Oh, the 17. John Hunter Nemechek gets in the back bumper of the 17. Incredible save. Reddick doesn't clear through 1 and 2, side by side down the back straightaway. Big pushes from behind on both lanes.
Chris Buescher, the only driver in the top 7 with a stage win this year. Side by side, coming back to the green and white checkered flag. Outside lane, Reddick, inside lane, Chase Elliott. I'm going to say say it was a little bit too close to call. Now, we populated Reddick, but I'm not so sure I'm going to give it to him just yet. That was remarkable.
Yeah, because points are paid, NASCAR will go to the camera to make sure exactly who won the stage will get the points, and they'll confirm it. Yeah, it's unbelievable. This is, I mean, you could tell on that. It's the 45 you mentioned. NASCAR has a high-speed camera on the inside looking back out they will use to do it, but this place just continues to deliver. The drivers deliver.
We've seen that in the past at Daytona, Talladega, and now here.
I've always heard he's the best. Do you put that vote in? Do you
some
think?
guys would disagree.
Okay, let me ask this.
Yeah.
If you don't get wrecked, do you love the push that you're getting?
Yeah. He's going to push you hard, that's for sure. Now he's about to clear this 9 of Chase Elliott. Can he get up in front? He does. Good speed out of this 6-car big crash on the front straightaway.
Shane Van Gisbergen going for a ride. Caution is out. Number 6 tonight.
Really lucky that wasn't worse. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, caught the wall a little bit.
54 was kind of
54
in the middle there.
Yeah, a little bit of everything going on right there. The contact with the 54 trying to go 3 wide.
I want you to look at that inside lane. 3rd car back. Connor Zilisch. A young kid, 18 years old, running full-time in Xfinity. This is his 3rd Cup start. He's been on a road course. He did the Coke 600, longest race of the year. And oh my, is he just showing off his talent again as we flash to the front and look at the 60 of Ryan Preece.
Chase Elliott to the inside of the 45. Oh man, this is a good run right here.
Your call.
What does he do with it? Can he get up in front of that 17? He does. Into 2nd place, Chase Elliott. Now Buescher back to the inside.
What a squeeze.
Oh, contact right there. Buescher and Chase Elliott make some pretty sizable contact.
This is the 9 sliding in front of the 17, and it was inches. The 17 turns left. The 9 runs him down. And then to the side, I don't know.
Bam. That was it.
Wow.
Contact.
Right
oh,
there.
There's contact.
There it
The
is.
7th around.
Haley, big slide.
It looked like Ty Gibbs might have gotten in the left rear of the 7th. Oh, the 10 gets loose on the inside there and just has to correct up the racetrack into the 7.
I did an amazing job by the 7 not to overcorrect to the right.
Another run coming from the 48 here. Fades to the inside. He's going to try to make this pass happen. Not a lot of momentum. Brad can't slow him down.
That was such a nice job by the 6.
Oh.
That slow walk, but is it going to work?
Yes, the 48 to the lead. 6 back to the inside down the front straightaway.
What a crossover move by Brad Keselowski. Look at Bowman. Drives to the backside of Zane Smith. Trying to push him out there and then drive around him. Brad looking high.
Zane's going to hang on that quarter panel, though, and stay on the outside of the 48. What does Brad do down the back straightaway? He's going to help the Ford on the outside. Zane Smith into the lead. The 38's going to try to stay there. He's going to be able to do it. They'll be side by side. What does the 47 do? Huge run by the 47 right here. 3 wide. Stenhouse going for the lead.
Stenhouse said, give me some. Here he comes, driving through. Brad Keselowski coming with him.
Big run down the back straightaway. Brad to the inside. Stenhouse tries. Chase Elliott in the 9 with the big momentum around the top of the racetrack. Coming to the white flag. The Hinder cars line up. Huge run coming.
Brad Keselowski leading, 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Caution comes out now. It's over. Here's Chase Elliott to the inside.
He's going to clear into the lead. Bowman dare not push that 6 car into the lead past the 9. Chase Elliott out front, side by side for 2nd.
Chase Elliott trying to bring it back. What a victory this will be. Home track winner, Chase Elliott delivers at Atlanta.
Awesome job, man. Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Awesome job, buddy. Awesome.